fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff from the shotgun. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The back's got it. Tackle at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And now it's fumble. What a decision.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Booth. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On the move now. Using his legs here. And the flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Looking deep to the right side. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on 4th down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
So here we go. We're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. This is carry for the 4th down. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
No running. Handed off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down now.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Sooners will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. So the head coach will accept the penalty, and the offense will move back a little bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. Finding some room at the 25. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4 on first down and goal.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. Receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And they wrap them up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Booth. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. Kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Handoff to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. QB decides to keep it here. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time,
away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. And he gets it out with a 28 tackle right there. It's Barnett. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he threw it. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. Jukes to get free. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football.
The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. To the air. It's Mendoza. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Pass not complete. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Echo Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So it's West Virginia in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give the...
And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive... So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's White. It's a quick grab.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Catch made in space. Look out. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. That's caught. It's Hunter.
The fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Slides the quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And that one produces a decent gain. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hunter. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. Oh, can you believe it? He blocked the ball. Don't see that often. This excellent receiver is going to bring up second down. Here comes the crowd noise trying to help this defense out. The QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got a man down the middle. He stopped him after a big gain. Moved the ball to the 26.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A gift by the defense there moves the ball closer now on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hunter. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll use the ground game here. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
All the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. He hands it to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Come to the line for a second down and very short now. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. That picks up the first down. Spotted at the 39. And the Mountaineers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hot over the middle. It's Hunter. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, West Virginia. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. You misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fresno State. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Past the 10.
They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Barnett. The sure hands. It's Hunter. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Makes the grab. It's Owens. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that short completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They connect for 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Punt over the middle. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. 1st down at the 49. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Quick throw, catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got it right near the end zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie? And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tough strategy here.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. A delay of game penalty, that's the last thing you need with this field position. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. That quarterback's mistake will place the ball even closer to their own end zone. it in the end zone. It's Hunter. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it. And incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Bringing it out, it's Hunter. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. The receiver grabs it, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
1st down here for this offense. To throw, it's Barnett. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the right side. Physical run earns the first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, they're rewarded for going.
And the Mountaineers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. To throw, it's Colandrea. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab behind the line. It's 4. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
With the catch, it's Alexander. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Finds his man. It's Finley. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's 4.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They beat the blitz there with a pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first. Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Mountaineers pick up enough for a 1st down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Deep shot toward the end zone.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, he's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking to scramble.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Colandrea. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
That's reeled in. It's Alexander. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the...
Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the BAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Calandria. With the catch, it's Ford. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, from defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this.
He's bringing it back. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's a good tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The Mountaineers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Colandrea. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. The offense starts with a short field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That's Carr. It's Hunter. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets into the end zone, so 2 more points on the board just before halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Missed the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Mountaineers with 1st and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. The pocket breaking down. And this is the receiver, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
To the air, it's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here and now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. And that will give them the lead now. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It makes this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. Quick throw over the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a
kick this deep to begin the game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. The sure hands. It's Cobb. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. On the move now. He's going to take off. Has the first, still on the move. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Penn State. Great catch and run for 6.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To the air. It's Barnett. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but he needed this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fires it to the right out. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Mountaineers pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and another incompletion. The Mountaineers will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Refuses to be stopped. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Nittany Lions will line up on first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Pulls it in. It's Royer.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. And they get something going here.
Looking for a man deep down the middle.
That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Hands off to the fullback. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense operating from the pistol. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Mountaineers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. Short throw to the back. An easy completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Tries to get it to the running back. Comes up with the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up 3rd and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for 6. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
Looking to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play.